Tuesday, the 28th of March, 1944. Dearest Kitty, I could write a lot more about politics, but I have heaps of other things to tell you today. First, Mummy has more or less forbidden me to go upstairs so often because, according to her, Mrs. Van Daan is jealous. Secondly, Peter has invited Margot to join us upstairs. I don't know whether it's just out of politeness or whether he really means it. Thirdly, I went and asked Daddy if he thought I need to pay any regard to Mrs. Van Daan's jealousy, and he didn't think so. What's next? Mummy is cross, perhaps jealous too. Daddy doesn't grudge us things time together and thinks it's nice that we get along so well. Margot is fond of Peter too, but feels that two's company and three's a crowd. Mummy thinks that Peter is in love with me. Quite frankly, I only wish he were. Then we'd be quits and ready to be able to get on to know each other. She also says that he keeps on looking at me. Now, I suppose that's true, but still, I can't help it if he looks at my dimples and we wink at each other occasionally, can I? I'm in a very difficult position. Mummy is against me and I'm against her. Daddy closes his eyes and tries not to see the silent battle between us. Mummy is sad because she does really love me, while I'm not in the least bit sad because I don't think she understands. And Peter, I don't want to give Peter up. He's such a darling. I admire him so. It can grow into something beautiful between us. Why do the old uns have to poke their noses in all the time? Luckily, I'm quite used to hiding my feelings, and I manage extremely well not to let them see how mad I am about him. Will he ever say anything? Will I ever feel his chink against mine? Let I felt Patel's cheek in my dream. Oh, Peter Patel, you are the one and the same. They don't understand us. Won't they ever grasp that we are happy just sitting together and not saying a word? They don't understand what has driven us together like this. Oh, when will all these difficulties be overcome? And yet it is good to overcome them, because then, at the end, we will be all more wonderful. When he lies with his head on his arm with his eyes closed, then he is still a child. When he plays with Bochi, he is loving. When he carries potatoes or anything heavy, then he is strong. When he goes and watches the shooting or looks for burglars in the darkness, then he is brave. And when he is so awkward and clumsy, then he is just a pet. I like it much better if he explains something to me than when I have to teach him. I would really adore him to be my superior in almost everything. What do we care about the two mothers? Oh, but if only he would speak. Yours, Anne. That was Tuesday, March 28th, 1944, from the Diary of Anne Frank. If you enjoyed that, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also check out my own book. It's called Gonzo Education.